How's it going, everybody? My name's Aaron Rabinovitz, and this is the first ever episode of RaptorsBlog, a video blog that's here to bring you everything Raptors. And it's coming from someone who eats, sleeps, drinks, and breathes Raptors. I love everything to do with them, and I've been watching them since I can remember, right? So I'm just bringing you the fans' perspective of what I've seen, where I think the Raptors are going, and how they think they're doing. So feel free to comment back saying you didn't like what I said or you like what I said, and tell me what you think, right? Because everyone's opinion counts. And no one is wrong about anything. I don't know, unless you're bringing in stats, then then there's obviously a right or wrong. But when it comes to opinion, everyone has the right to one. Okay? So let me know what you guys think, because I'm letting you know what I think, and I hope you like it. I hope you tell your friends. Hope you tell me that you like it, because I'm going to be doing this a couple times a week. I'm going to be uploading these videos, and I want you to be able to watch something you enjoy. Okay? So I'm going to start off this first video by talking a bit about the Raptors' past homestand. What I saw, what I didn't see, what I hope to see in the upcoming games, and what I think needs to happen for the Raptors to make that last minute push into the playoffs, right? So a bit about this past homestand. You saw all these games that have happened in this past homestand have been thrillers, right? They've made my heart stop. They've made my heart race. They've killed me and brought me back to life, right? A struggle against Milwaukee, right? One of the up and coming teams with an up and coming superstar in Brandon Jennings, right? We had a bit of a struggle, but it's okay, because we came back and we beat, past champion, one of the best, most veteran teams in the league, the Boston Celtics, a team that I'm sure no one around the league thought that the Raptors could beat, right? Because the Raptors, according to a lot of people, don't really beat anyone, right? But we came, we fought, and we pushed through, and we were able to beat the Celtics. And then the next game, we come back and we play one of our best games ever, in my opinion, without one of our best players, and Andrea Bargnani, and we come so close to beating the Lakers, a game that I was able to sit there and watch, right? Not on TV, but live, and feel that crowd, hyping up, because we were down 16 early, and I'm telling myself, I'm like, you know what? Just play your defense and fight back, and we did, right? And we came really close. Okay, and then you just have Mr. Clutch in Mr. Fourth Quarter, Kobe driving that baseline and making that shot. But you saw something that I think the Raptors need to bring every game, and they brought against the Celtics, and then they brought it against the Lakers, and that was hustle. A strong defensive outing, a strong offensive outing, and there we were with hustle and just working hard. And that's what I think the Raptors need to do, because once you can beat the Celtics and come that close to the Lakers, it tells us that we have a team that can beat almost anyone in the league, right? So why don't we, right? And it's just because things happen. You saw it a bit in New York with the up and downs. We had a great start, right? That hustle was brought back against New York. But then near the end, it sort of died out. And Mr. Hollywood, Mr. Big Name right now, Jeremy Lin, came in clutch with that huge three-pointer, right in Jose Calderon's grill, right? And that happened. You fight. Maybe you fight harder than you thought you would. You get a little tired, but it's okay, right? You got to keep pushing just to that end, just to finish off that game. But it didn't happen. But New York is still a great team. They didn't have Melo, but they had Amari. They have the up-and-coming, who, in my opinion, he is an up-and-coming superstar no matter what anyone else says. He's a great player. And he's playing consistently, right? It wasn't a couple games. He's playing this level of basketball consistently, right? So they are a great team. We did come close, right? But close isn't a win. It's something that you're able to work off of, right? And you thought that after all those games, we could come up against Charlotte and it's an easy win, right? Because we can beat the Celtics, we can come so close to beating the Lakers and Knicks that we can take it right to Charlotte's face, right? But that didn't happen, because I can't tell you exactly what happened. I'm not in that locker room. I don't know if the players got cocky. I don't know if they just weren't ready. But we lost to a team that hasn't won many games, right? So, it was a tough game to see, because you just didn't see that hustle, and I think that's the most important part of the Raptors group, is that they're a young group who can run the court, right? So I think they got to bring that hustle every game, which they didn't really bring against Charlotte. But they've got another game. Every loss you got to put behind, and every win you got to bring forward, right? And we got a game coming up on Wednesday against the Detroit Pistons, a team that is a bit slower and older, right? That I think we can definitely win if we bring that hustle and we show that we're a young group of guys that can really run the court, right? So we just got to do what we did against LA. We got to play that same level of basketball, because here's LA and then here's Detroit, right? And the Raptors played right here, right? So there's no reason that we can't beat Detroit. There's no reason, right? There's no reason that we should have lost to Charlotte. Yes, Charlotte played better basketball. They played that up-tempo level of basketball that's needed to win games. But Detroit, I don't think they can. They're not as young as Charlotte. Charlotte's got Kemba Walker, Bismack Biyombo, DJ Augustine, all these upcoming high flyers, who are young and ready to run. But Detroit doesn't have that. They've got Ronnie Stuckey running the offense, Tayshaun Prince, Ben Wallace, the older, slower bodies. We gotta outrun them and we gotta push them, right? So I see the Raptors taking this game because I know that Dwayne Casey isn't gonna let what happened in Charlotte happen again in Detroit. Let me know what you think. Hit me up on Twitter. I'll post the link down low, and you can hit me up on my site at raptorsblog.webs.com. Just let me know what you think. Let me know what you think is gonna happen this Wednesday.